Should schools be held responsible for a child's poor moral upbringing? A short and brief answer to this question is no. Though a school's environment indeed plays a vital role in shaping and cultivating a child's moral upbringing, schools shouldn't be held responsible for poor moral judgment among students. At least not entirely. Because aside from school, many other aspects play a role in shaping a child's moral compass. Family, peers, and societal norms are to name a few. Family is the fundamental unit of a community and the foundation of an individual. As the first environment a child is exposed to, there is a high probability that the child will reflect and mimic the actions and words done and spoken in the household. As an example of such is how children from dysfunctional families tend to be aggressive, short-tempered, violent, and end up making poor moral decisions. On the other hand, children from functional families tend to have a clear moral view, often choosing paths which would benefit not only themselves, but also others. Peers are also a cause of poor moral judgment among students. Everybody wants to be welcomed in a group and craves a sense of belonging, no matter how big or small it may be. This is exactly why some students choose to do things that would impress and amuse their peers, regardless if it is morally correct or not. A student would often be influenced by peers to do major and minor offenses such as cheating, cutting classes, smoking, and etc. Could even go as far as taking part in illegal activities such as shoplifting, underage drinking, consumption of illegal substance, and many more, due to the encouragement they receive from friends or the pressure by their peers. Societal norms are also one of the key aspects that shape not only a person's moral judgment, but also a community's. For example, back in the days, people who have darker skin color were typically treated and seen as dirty, undeveloped savages, and were often treated as nothing more than slaves and servants. Women were also unfairly treated back in the days, expected to submit to their husbands. The abuse and mistreatment they received were often overlooked. Women had less opportunities compared to men and were subjected to barely achievable beauty standards that not only lowers their self-esteem, but can also be damaging to their bodies and health. A child develops and grows based on their environment, based on the people that surrounds them. You can't change one aspect and expect for everything to be better. Everybody, everything plays a vital role in shaping a child's moral judgment. So we should make it our objective to make everything better for the sake of our children, the children who can shape our world's future. And I'm not saying that we need an immediate solution. Let's opt to make this world better bit by bit, slow but sure.